Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If you're new here, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. It's nice to meet you. My name is Egush, and I create content that helps people sleep and study. If you are here to sleep or study, then you're in the right place. And I hope you'll feel really comfortable here. In this episode, we're going to do a little bit of exploring and probably a bit of mining. And we also have to decorate the top of the treehouse. I'll show you exactly where I had in mind for this video. So this area here hasn't got a lot going on. We kind of just built it, put some carpets down, and we haven't done much else. So as we get started in this episode and you get nice and comfortable, I'm going to plan on decorating this. But before we do, we'll need to get some materials and stuff to actually do that. We've done some sorting lately, which is good because we have a few things that we can use. But I'm looking for some specific materials to actually decorate with. Just trying to think what would look nice here. A few tables and chairs maybe. I'm happy to keep these chests here and sort of use them for something, so probably get that done as well. But before we properly get started, on this episode, we're going to commemorate a new dreamer. A dreamer is somebody who's left a lovely comment on one of our videos, or has sent me an email or a message, and I like to put some kind words down. I need to find a sign to do that though. Let's see if we've got any signs downstairs. Perfect, here we go. So this person's name, before we actually pick a spot first, before we decide to commemorate this person, has to be a very cozy place in our world. Normally we put people down in the lagoon, but I'm kind of thinking maybe up here somewhere. Maybe over here at the top of the enchanting table. There we are. Now this person's name is shaysugarpea. And shaysugarpea left a lovely comment on our last Forever World episode that reads, "So happy to have found this channel. My new favorite videos to sleep to. Thank you, Egush. You've got a new fan for sure." Very short and sweet comment, shaysugarpea. Thank you very much for your lovely comment. Comments like that really make my day. And welcome to our Forever World. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Now what we're going to do is probably... Here we go. We're going to grab a fishing rod and we're going to get a few books. We should have some books lying around. And I really wanted to try... Here we go, we've got 30 books. I really wanted to start looking at the book enchantments, because I know there's so many of them. Efficiency 3. I'll need to get some wood. Maybe make a few more bookshelves as well. In our last episode, we tried to get as much leather as we could. There just weren't many cows around for us to get leather from. We're gonna make maybe 6 more bookshelves. Because we want to kind of get a bit more enchanting power on our enchanting table, so that when we do enchant things, we have more levels. Let me put 2 bookshelves there. We could even maybe start closing this off in a sense. There we go, 21, that's a bit better I think. We could probably even go up a level or 2 on a couple of these bookshelves. That's fine for now. They don't all have to be 1 level. Maybe we'll make 1 more bookshelf while we're here. There we go. We want to make sure that shaysugarpea is always visible. There we are. Lovely. Okay, now it's still the same, which is fine. We're going to leave the books in there. We oh, we can't need one. We want to make sure that we actually are level 30. So we'll probably do a bit of mining or smelting to make sure that we are level 30. It looks like maybe we have, here we go. There we are. We just leveled up. Excellent. Now, I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments whether you'd like to have the Minecraft music on or off. Because normally I turn it off. Hello there. But if you'd like to have a little bit of gentle Minecraft music on in the background, just let me know. And I'll put that on for the next episode. We've got some raw cods in here. We're going to feed Lily. Hello, Lily. And hello, Dreamy. How are you today? Hi. Hello. How are you? Lily, you okay? Gazing off into the distance? You must be hungry. There you go, darling. And Dreamy just ate a bunch of grass. It's nice that they're sharing a meal together at least. Beautiful. And we can't forget about our other two companions, Oopsie and Daisy. I'm gonna go and say hi to them as well. We have a lot of rain today by the looks of it. And it does seem to be nighttime. Hello. Hi, Oopsie. She just said hi to us. Hello, Daisy. How are you? Hi. What are you guys up to? Oh, Daisy's whispering something in Oopsie's ear. Alright, I'm gonna leave them alone. I wanted to get a few of the crops. Some onions and stuff like that because we can now start cooking. So let's grab some melons. These are all seeds. Tea leaves. Tomatoes. Some wheat. Some flax. There we go. And we're gonna grab some sugarcane off these crops here. Maybe some tomatoes. There we are. And hopefully we can look at some more recipes today and see what we can make. One thing that I'm very excited to show you all. We got a new mod that lets us make a backpack. So I'll show you in a second what that looks like. If you've made it this far into the video and you still haven't fallen asleep, I'd love it if you could hit that like button on the bottom of the video. It makes a big difference and it really helps me continue making these videos. So please, if you do get the chance, it'll help me out a lot. That's if you're not too tired, of course. Make sure that, if you're sleepy, don't worry about it. Or maybe you can hit it in the morning or after your nap. Alrighty, we're going to go up to the cooking station and we're going to place all of the food we've got for cooking in here. Oh, I'm going to put it in the wrong chest. Put it all in here. There we are. And now we've got quite a few ingredients here that we can use in the cooking pot. What is this? Pearl pasta. You cook with an ender pearl. My lord. Crazy work. Can make noodle stew. So we have everything but carrots usually. I need to find some carrots. What is this? Rock soup. Wow. We can make beetroot soup. Beetroots are very good for you. I was looking into them the other day. They have some very good health benefits. But we can talk about that in another episode. If we can make tomato sauce. Did you see what that was? What was it? I can't find it now. Baked cod. Fish stew. Oh, here we go. Like if we make tomato sauce. How do you make tomato sauce? Tomato. Here we go. We just need 2 tomatoes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some tomato sauce. And we can use that tomato sauce to make some cool things. Fish stew, that's what we were going to make. We're going to grab the tomato sauce. And we need raw fish, tomato sauce, and onions. So we put our onions here. Got the tomatoes, and there's our raw fish. Here we go. So tomato sauce, onions, and raw fish. And no, not tomato sauce. Where is it? I had just seen it. Where did it go? Fish. Oops. Can't type. So onion, tomato sauce. Maybe we can't do it with the raw cod. Let's double check it if I can find it again. Fish stew, here it is. So onion, tomato sauce, we've got both of those. And it's either... Okay. Is that right? You'll have to bear with me while I try to make this. It might be salmon instead, so let's try it. Oh, that's cooked salmon. Let's quickly go to the chest over here with the fish in it that we keep for Lily. And let's grab a salmon. I think a salmon will work, so give that a go. Looks like it's finally becoming daytime, which will make it a little bit brighter. It's still quite dark. Here we go. See, now we can make it. So we'll make this fish stew because we're going to get hungry on this trip. There we go. Lovely. Now we're going to leave the cod and salmon in there, and the tomatoes back in there. Why do we have charcoal in here? There we are. Spare bowl. Cool. Okay. We're not quite hungry yet. We are getting a bit hungry. You can see on the bottom there that we're getting a little bit hungry, but we're not that hungry at the moment. Just got a bit of coal to put down. Lovely. And I'm very happy with what we've built here, this little area. I was going to go and get more of the deep slate so we could cover the roof of this. Once again, that roof will become kind of this area here. So I'll probably do it from this top side instead. But we'll figure something out with that. It's okay. I might even just leave it as it is. Alrighty. We don't have too much on the agenda today. We're kind of just going with the flow. So, as you get comfy and start drifting off to the sound of my voice, and as Chuck comes and visits us, hello Chuck. How are you, my friend? Chuck visits us in every single episode for those of you who are new here, so you'll be seeing him a lot. But I wanted to do some enchanting to those books. I think I do need more levels for that though. Because as you can see, quick charge, there are so many different enchantments. What's loyalty? No clue what loyalty does. Respiration 3, that's pretty cool. I mean, I had a respiration helmet already. Protection 3. Blast protection. Powerful. We've got one more left. Knockback 2. Yeah, I'm not liking any of these at the moment. What if we put the fishing rod in there? Can we enchant the fishing rod? Can. We've got luck of the sea too. But see, I want more than 2. I want like 3 or 4. That's why we need more bookshelves, I think. Okay, that's still pretty good, to be honest. If we can get unbreaking for this, I think it would be really good. What we'll do is we'll look for some more leather today. Oh, we have heaps actually. All we need is sugarcane really. To make more paper. So let me have a look at how this works, because we need to make paper. And then we need to turn the paper into books. So then we need to turn the paper into books. Okay, right. So grab as much of the sugarcane as we can. There we are. Because we need to still make more bookshelves, I think. And that's okay. Over here. I'm gonna make a bunch more paper. So basically, every 3 paper turns into 1 book. We basically want to try to get 17 triplets of the paper, but that's okay. What we've got now is fine, I think. There we go. Make 3 more books. And with these books, we can make bookshelves. And the bookshelves increase our enchanting pool when we start enchanting. Let's grab some of this. Oh, we've got more paper there too. Beautiful. We might as well make as much as we can. So another 3. There we go. And now we can make more bookshelves. We can make 4 more bookshelves. Don't have much wood left, that's okay. So let's place these bookshelves down as well. It's on 21 at the moment. If I put one up there, will it actually work? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need to get that down with my silk touch axe. There we are. I'll put one there. Maybe we'll put one here. Oh, okay, it's not counting the ones at the top by the looks of it. That's interesting. Stuck on 21 now. 21. Still on 21. Okay, so these ones at the top don't seem to be working. Interesting. What if we just put one like here? 22, there we go. Okay. So maybe we'll have to kind of cover it this way. 24 now, that's pretty good. We could do one more here. Does one there work? No, see it doesn't. Okay. So we'll need to kind of maybe even build like a maple block there. And then put one here. Kind of just covering it. 25. Okay, it's stuck on 25 now. So by the looks of it, when we put the bookshelves down around it, the enchanting table, I mean, they kind of have to all be... What happens if we just put one like this? No, it's stuck on 25, okay. I think 25 is fine, if I'm being honest. Like, let's reroll. Jump. I mean, most of us like knockback 1, but if we get like knockback 1 and another one that has knockback 2, I think we can combine it into knockback 3, for example, which is awesome. And we've got 2 more bookshelves remaining. But again, I don't really think, like, it's on 25. Okay, so that does bring it up to 26. Just weird that you can't put them on top and it still hits it. What if we grab the enchanting table and we put the enchanting table on top of a block? So let's grab a piece of wood. We're kind of theory crafting at the moment. Put the enchanting table on top of that. Oops. That didn't work. There we go. So, okay, see now it's only 12. It's not getting the ones from the bottom. So we'll have to leave it in the middle. 25. 24. Okay, so you can't block them either. What if we did this? 25 still. Okay. I think 25 is kind of like the maximum. Well, you could probably get 27 if you build 2 more. Okay, that works. So That worked as well, having it on this side. Which means that we could probably build in that direction a bit more. Because this is too diagonal away from it. You know what I mean? So what we could do is have this open. And then what if we put like that? That doesn't work. We could go break these and put 2 here, and that should work too. Yep, 21. 23. And we can, once again, get rid of these here. There we are. 20. 22. 26. There we go. That's much better. So if you build all around like this, it actually works. So then we'll put this one here as well. Can put one more there, probably. Corner's been filled. Let's just double check that this corner's been filled. Yep, it has. 25, 27. Okay, cool. I mean, we've kind of figured it all out now. And that's what it's all about. We're trying to learn as much as we can. Took a bit of hunger off us doing that. We haven't done too much decorating down here, but we probably will, so we'll get into that later on. Anyway, hope you're nice and comfortable now. As I kind of just wander around aimlessly in our world. Let's grab our respiration helmet. What's that helmet doing in there? Here we go, respiration 3, because we're probably... Oh, and the backpacks, so check this out. Look at this. All these little backpacks I can make now. So we can make one with 4 leather, 4 string, a chest. Gosh, I hope we didn't use all of our leather. Because we're going to need one more piece of leather, I think. We'll find some leather. No problem. But I really want to start playing around with these backpacks. This is awesome. Then we can upgrade the backpacks. We can color them in. See all these upgrades we can have. This is so cool. Shout out to my friend Josh for recommending this mod. That's this Josh here, Josh NZ123. I was watching him play this adventure RPG Minecraft kind of thing. And I was like, your backpack is huge. Like, you had so much extra space. And he was like, yeah. He's like, you can make a backpack and upgrade it and stuff. And as soon as I heard that, I went on CurseForge and I downloaded the backpack mod. Had to get a few other things along with it. But I think it's pretty worth it. We're going to head out and look for some leather so we can make the backpack. Do a little bit of exploring. Don't have any lanterns with me. Maybe I'll go grab a lantern real quick. You can see that I'm a bit indecisive sometimes. And I'm like that in real life as well. I do very well when I have plans. Like if I plan something out, it'll be fine. But if I don't plan something out, I will be quite indecisive. I'll need some torches as well, but let's just start by getting some more nuggets. There we go. Because we're going to make some more lanterns now. So, if I don't have any, that's okay. We'll grab some coal. And some sticks. And there we go. Perfect. Plenty of torches. Sticks back. And let's craft. So to make lanterns in Minecraft, you basically want to put torches in the middle and surround it with nuggets. Like so. And there we go. That's 32 lanterns. 32 is plenty. There we go. Lanterns and torches are very handy because as you explore you can put them down. And it kind of shows you where you've been. I obviously, as you can see, I use them to decorate. You can actually probably put a couple on these trees here as well. There I use them to decorate and to sort of create pathways throughout my world. I should say, this is our world, not my world. But they're very, very handy, especially if you're mining. Anyway, we're going to head in this direction and we're going to look for some cows because we want to find some more leather. We only really need one more piece of leather, if I'm being honest. And with that leather, we'll be able to make a backpack. There is a mine over near Carry over there. So there is a pretty good chance that I'll also go into the mine because I want to get some more levels. And the best way to do that is to get some ores and then smelt them. Oh, this is a very crazy little spot. Even a sign. I quite like that sign. I might take that. Because I like collecting signs so that when we commemorate new dreamers in our world, with each new episode, we can put their names on the signs. And I don't want all the signs to look the same. I want them to have some uniqueness to them. Uniqueness? Uniquality? I don't know what the plural of uniqueness is, or unique, sorry. Uniqueness doesn't sound right, if I'm being honest. You know when you say a word out loud and you're like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right? That's what I thought about uniqueness. It just doesn't sound quite right to me. Now that we've got respiration, we can swim forever. And our oxygen will be fine. Ooh. Oh, there's some coal down here. Wow, there's a lot of coal down here. Pickaxe, I think. Which one's got efficiency? That one. Gosh, it's hard to mine when you're... Oh, just got covered. You do need to be careful not to drown still. Even though we have a lot more breath underwater now. There's a little air pocket here. How good's that? We can mine the rest of this. Be careful with the sand. You see how it just falls like that? Oh, bit more water coming in. It's okay. Let's just mine as much of this as we can. There we are. Let's go fortune. Now, I've got mending here. Let's see how this works. Because I read mending, it, what do you call it? It kind of like fixes the pickaxe as you build with it, which is kind of insane. Sorry, not build, as you mine. When you get XP from ores and stuff, if you've got mending on the pickaxe, I think it repairs it or something like that. Which is fascinating. There we go, we've got plenty of coal. I'm always looking for coal at the moment because we ran out of coal the other day and I had a bit of a panic attack because coal's like extremely important. You need to smelt everything. So we like ran out of coal and I was like, okay, we need to do like a 2-hour mining trip. We just chat and get some coal together. So that's what we did. And it went quite well. But now whenever I see coal, I kind of just feel the need to get it regardless now. So you'll forgive me if I get sidetracked. I had a person yelling at me in one of the comments because he was sick of me getting coal all the time. So I'm sorry. You know who you are. There's some iron there. So we're going to get as much different resources as we can. We'll just put that pickaxe away for a second because we're not going to really need it yet. And I know we came to get leather, but we might as well just get some ores and stuff as well while we're around here. Looks like this leads into... Oh, there's a cockroach there. Yucky, I don't like cockroaches. Every living thing has a purpose, but sometimes it's hard not to kind of have disdain for some things like cockroaches. And I know I'm not alone in that. Let's go further down here. There's a lot of little... little cave networks and stuff going around, and I like exploring them. So let's see what happens when we go down here. Some more iron. Lovely. Okay, there's a bit of water there, but I don't think there's anything else down here. So we'll start heading back up. Go this way. When I used to hang out with my friends back before COVID, we would go walking all the time, and then I guess after COVID happened, we kind of stopped. I'm sure a lot of you kind of know what I mean. Before COVID, I think our lives were all very different. We would hang out differently, we would do more things differently, and I think after COVID, everybody's got like this, just this different vibe to them. I mean, my friends and all are still my friends, but it just feels like something's changed. Anyway. Throughout the night when we'd hang out, I would come up with these really weird would you rather questions. And I'd be kind of quiet when we hang out a lot of the time, but then I'd randomly be like, would you rather? And everyone would be like, here we go. Egush has come up with another one. And I was kind of thinking like, would you rather is kind of like what if, in a sense. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, I have a lot of like these what if moments. Because I feel like I'm very imaginative. I'm a very creative person. I feel like I've been like that since I was young. And so like, I don't know, I just had some really fascinating what ifs the other day when I was playing Minecraft on my own. And I was just like thinking like, for example, with the villages. Like what if villages have secret lives when you log out and they're actually still just like walking around doing things? Hypothetically, just like humor me. What do you think that would look like, It just seems really interesting to think about. Because villages, when you're in the world, they have specific roles. Like one of them's a carpenter, one of them's a smith, It's getting very windy outside my house. Like shaking my house. I was kind of just thinking, imagine you log off of Minecraft and these villagers are finally just like, okay, the simulation has ended now. We no longer have to be what we are. We can do whatever we want now. And like as you log off, the villagers all just have like a house party. And they, call all their friends over and all the animals run around. And I like to think of these little things in it. Low-key psychotic behavior by me, but I don't know, I just like it. And then another one is like, if each biome had a personality, what would it be? You know what I mean? Like you've got the normal wood biome, just like the chill, casual guy. He's just going with the flow, just the norm. The caves feel like, if the caves were a person, I feel like they'd be kind of closed off. You kind of have to like figure out their personality as you go through the cave and you mine and stuff. There's another cockroach, not in my cave. And you've got like the redwoods. Redwoods feel like they've got a big personality. These big trees that go really high up into the sky. Kind of like, look at me. Look how tall I am. It's a small thing, but it keeps me entertained when I think about stuff like that. The other day I was like thinking, because I was editing some of the stuff with Oopsie and Daisy, and I was like, what if Oopsie and Daisy could secretly send you letters? Like, what would they be saying? Like, I feel like they'd just be dobbing each other in. Like they're both snitches, Because I feel like they always plot things behind my back. And I feel like they would give each other away in a heartbeat. We've gotten the hang of mining now. We know what to do, what to get. And we're basically just always getting the valuable minerals. That's what we're here for. It's cool that we have a mine so close to our house. There we are. Oh, there's a little spawner here. We are on peaceful, as you know. Because we are here to sleep and study, so I won't take anything that I don't specifically need. Like there's a quiver and stuff. Not too interested in that. Dirt. Not really interested in the dirt either. Deep slate tiles. They look kind of cool. Oh, just as we've done that, we found some lapis. I'm gonna grab some deep slate because we might need it to decorate later on. I mean, naturally we'll be getting deep slate anyway, but it's an anvil as well. I'm not sure how long anvils last. I would assume they last quite a long time though, because anvils are like, wow, there's so much copper. Anvils are, you know, very sturdy. They're meant to be very sturdy. What's this down here? This is cool. We'll need some string for the backpack as well, so we might as well grab some of it. There we are. What have we got here? Protection 1 book. Not really interested in that. We've got some name tags. I mean, can you put name tags on animals? Because if you can, that's awesome. I haven't put any name tags on our little companions. Some emeralds in here. Wow. Diamond gloves. What are they for? There's an ender pearl. That sounds kind of nice. Let's grab that too. Before we do, let's figure out what we want to get rid of. So probably the andesite. There we are. Some more name tags. Are name tags hard to make? Name tag. I don't really see anything about making them. Got some very weird noises coming in. But we'll grab the name tags because we're probably going to get so many more animals in the future. Beetroots, we've got those already. And we're going to be expanding our zoo, I should say. Because we've got a lot of animals already, but we want to get many more. I love animals so much. I'm obsessed with animals. There's water down there. I've grown up around animals my whole life, you know, like we've had heaps of pets and I just feel like they just make everything so much better. Alrighty, we're gonna come down here. Just trying to make sure I don't make any dropping sounds. Oh, there's diamonds. We found diamonds, guys. Go through here as well, see if we can... Some lava. I don't want to forget about those diamonds, so maybe we'll just go and get them now. Oh, what was that? Oh, just some lichen. Or is that silver? Oh, that's silver, sorry. Well, silver will give us experience, so we might as well get it. I'm not quite sure what we use it for. Some iron down there. And we'll make our way up to the diamonds. I'm going to use a normal cobblestone for that. It's just up there. Here we go. Hello, diamonds. Just one, really? Is that all? Okay, we got a bit unlucky, I guess. Let's drop some. Oh, almost fell just then. Just mine this way. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. I gotta make sure I don't do that. My apologies, my friend. Continue relaxing while I explore. Gold up there. There's quite a bit of gold up there, actually. There we go. It's always good to have a few building blocks. Some torches. That reminds me, I should probably place some lanterns down as I'm down here. Okay. Just looking at what I need and what I don't need. I'm pretty keen to keep the deep slate tiles, but if we can make them, then it doesn't matter too much. Deep slate tiles. Yeah, we can. Deep slate bricks. Polished deep slate. Okay, well then in that case we don't really need the deep slate tiles. We can get more silver and stuff. This is where it'd be really good if we had a backpack. Some extra storage. That's okay. Some redstone. I don't care too much about the redstone, I just want the experience. Looks like a dead end down here. What about over here? Some lava. Some more redstone. Cool. And the little bats. Little bats running around. Running, flying. Normally I'm quite a literal person if I'm being honest, but lately I've been less literal. Like when I say bats running around, I'm sure you know what I mean. I mean running. I just feel like society teaches you to try to be as literal as possible because that way, you know, people can't take advantage of what you're saying and make fun of what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, we're all human. We can't always speak perfectly. I definitely don't speak perfectly all the time. We've come a long way in this cave. I feel like we don't want to go too deep because we're going to get lost. But at the same time, I kind of like getting lost because, you know, it's really enjoyable. Kind of just finding your way through. Like a dead end in there. We're going to head back in this direction, nice and slowly. We are running out of food. Almost at a point where we can't jump. And we'll need to eat this delicious fish stew that we made soon. I think a bigger problem might be that even with the fish stew, we don't have a lot of food left, so we'll probably try to make our way out of this cave soon, if not now. We came out of here, we're going to head back in this direction. Just going to trace our steps backwards. We came from up there, I'm pretty sure. Should we just go down here real quick and see if there's anything around? Normally there'd be diamonds and stuff around lava, but... There we go, got a bit of XP off that. Get rid of the cobble, pick up the, oops, not the redstone, the deep slate. There we are. Scary, goofy lava, There we go. Head back up in this direction. And we're kind of just trying to follow the lava. Because I can't remember where we came from. There's a big fortress over there. Here we go. Oh, that was the dead end. Okay, I remember now. You want to go up this way. There we go. See these torches? See how much they help? I feel like we definitely came from up here. There's some lapis that we've missed. Let's just grab that. Once again, I more want the XP than the actual ores. Can't seem to get that one. That's okay. Lately I've been waking up super early throughout my days. I used to sleep super late. I used to sleep early in terms of like I would sleep in the morning and wake up in the middle of the day. Lately I've been sleeping kind of early and waking up early, so sleep around, you know, between 8 and 10 p.m. And then I'll be waking up really early, 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and I just feel a lot more productive, being honest. There's a goblin over there on the minimap, And that seems to be the right direction because I remember that goblin as we entered. We're going to head back up towards that goblin. But yeah, no, I've been sleeping much earlier lately and it's just... It feels really good. It's a nice change of pace and it's just nice in general. Here we are, back to the main area. There's the spawner. Hello there. Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? You got some good traits for me, don't you? Some iron. Don't have any space left. Take away that. And there we go. We've got heaps of XP from that because Mohammed smelts it for us, and when you smelt things, you get experience. Sort this out. Let's get rid of the tiles. I don't know how I picked them up again. Oh, I actually have a damaged anvil and 4 ingots. Or a chipped anvil. Perfect. The chip seems like it's got less damage. See, look at this. An enchanted book with a diamond pickaxe. Enchanted in Fortune 3. The book has to be Fortune 3, sorry. He will give us a Fortune 4 pickaxe. That is awesome. Breaking 3. So keep this in mind. Next time we go mining, we might be able to get a Fortune 3 book and just a normal pickaxe. We might get lucky with that. Alrighty. Happy days. There's some more gold there. Are those cockroach? Trying to get this cockroach. I don't think I can hit his. Get out of there. Silly cockroach. You're not welcome in our mines. Oh, I'm hungry. I was like, why am I getting hit? It's because I'm hungry. Yeah, we'll definitely need to go up and get some more food. Let's grab... I want to keep the sign. Actually, I think we have heaps of spruce wood back at home anyways. Grab more gold. We'll probably get that sign again, to be honest, but just while we have the gold here, I want to kind of make the trades. Some more gold over there. Very cozy looking cave. Some more gold. Some diamonds there too. Wow. Okay, we're going to be careful of that lava there. Is there only 1 diamond again? We're getting very unlucky today with the diamonds. Sometimes we're very lucky with diamonds. We'll get heaps from 1. Sometimes we just get like absolutely none. It'll be 1. And today we're getting very unlucky. This looks like a rich iron area. See all this tuff? I think we've experienced this before where there's a bunch of tuff. You see how there's all iron around the tuff? So what we're going to do is we're going to just mine a bit into it. See if we can find more iron. Maybe not. I feel like it's not always with the tuff either. Sometimes you find a big iron deposit in the tuff. Sometimes there won't be as much. Wow, look at all the colours of all the ores. It's so cool. All the XP that we're getting. There's lobsters in the water down here. Oh, lots of gold. Happy days. Beautiful. Okay, Mohammed, I'm gonna quickly trade with you one last time, and then I need to get back up to the surface. We'll probably take that waterfall up to the top. Little lobster family just chilling over here. They've just had a picnic, and now they're back down into the caves. Cute. You can see Mohammed over there. Put some lanterns down. There we go. Got the rest of it. Where was that sign that I dropped? It's over here somewhere, I think. No. It's not a big deal if it's not here, to be honest, but I think it's back this way. Here we are. What else is there here? No, maybe not. It's okay. I think if we keep going up this direction, we should be able to get to the surface anyway. Oh, yep, there we go. I can see some kind of like a bit of light up here, which means we're pretty close. There's a ladder here that goes up too. Should we check that out? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. It goes all the way up. It'd be good to have a bit of light in here, wouldn't it? Yeah, so on your days off, if you can. Oh, okay, we got a bunch of. I gotta try and get to that coal over there, but I can't really run and jump, I don't think. Not that far, at least. We can make our way around slowly. On your days off, if you have any, I hope to God that you have some days off during your busy weeks, or if you're studying or whatever. When you wake up, there's so much value in just like, looking at the sun or seeing the sun. If you get the chance to do that, please do it. Too cold. How much is it? Alright, we're gonna head home real quick. And we should have heaps of stuff. Where am I? There we are. In this direction. Sunlight is so good for you, guys. Like, I'm serious. In general, and I can kind of see that myself. I've been waking up early, kind of like just as the sun's rising. I get out of bed, I sit down outside, don't even have coffee or tea nowadays, I just sort of drink water, but get outside, I just sort of contemplate life for like half an hour. But I've never, in my, 20 so years on this planet, I've never had the experience of doing that. I've always been busy. I would wake up and I'd have something to do. Lately I've actually had time to just really slow down and just sort of sit there out in the sun and just reflect for a bit. And that goes from kind of in the last episode of Our Forever World, I was saying, I want to start meditating. Meditating doesn't have to be as serious as actually meditating. You can meditate just by sitting in silence for half an hour, not doing anything. To me, that's meditating. Like, I really enjoy that. Oh, it's a crocodile. Let's just go him slowly, keeping an eye on him. So yeah, like me just sort of sitting outside in silence for 30 minutes, that is meditating for me, and it's amazing what that does. Clears my head completely. I kind of have a mood lift because I'm sort of in the sun as well. I know in today's day and age, everyone's glued to their screens and, screens are a big part of our lives, but don't ever underestimate the value of just sitting outside in the sun, kind of just like letting your circadian rhythm sync itself. That's very important. Our bodies all have this natural internal clock, and when that internal clock is kind of out of whack, out of position, it can really mess up our mood and our hormones. And the easiest way to reset that clock and keep it steady is to see the sun when you wake up. And when the sun's going down, around sunset as well. There was a study that I read about where if you look at the sun as it's going down in the afternoon, it reduces the effect of blue light on your hormones by like 50%. So normally, people can't sleep because they see blue light before they sleep or something. But if you look at the sunset and you spend some time, as the sun's setting, your body gets into this really cool mode where it like understands that, you'll be sleeping kind of soon, and your brain is prepared for that. And even if you see blue light after that, it's not going to have as big an impact on you as it would normally. I find that so fascinating. Diamonds and emeralds, amethyst. And we're going to smelt. Let's start smelting. Some more coal. coal and copper, and then some iron, some gold, some more iron. And we're gonna have a lot of experience with all of this. This is cool. All the copper will probably chuck in here. Very, very windy outside my house. The whole house is still shaking. It's giving me a little bit of a scare, but I know that it'll be okay. Alrighty. Oh, we've got some deep slate as well. We're going to chuck that downstairs. Deep slate stuff goes down here. Deep slate, mossy bricks, that kind of stuff. Even sand. You know what? We could put sand down here, because we're going to be smelting that later anyway. We've got some miscellaneous loot here. And we've still got that mending pickaxe. Now we're going to keep the mending pickaxe for now. For now, we'll just leave it in one of these chests. It would be really cool if we could get a Fortune 3 book through enchanting. So we don't have... I think we've only got like... Oh, we've got plenty of books left. Respiration, fire protection, that kind of stuff. We still need that one leather, don't we? Okay, what we'll do is... we'll go and put the loot stuff back in the loot chest. So, back into container, the bombs, ash, bones, all that kind of stuff. This anvil we'll probably put downstairs. This is a damaged anvil. I think a chipped anvil is better to have than damaged. There we go. We can name stuff as well, didn't realize. That was a very loud anvil sound. It kind of just clicked in my head as after I put it down. Like, that was really loud. I'm so sorry. I know I'm laughing, but I do feel bad. A little bit bad. But it's just hilarious. I hope I didn't wake anybody when I did that. God as well. I really want to see if we can make some easy recipes. Not involving fish. We will do some fishing later in this episode, I think. I'm pretty keen to do some fishing. At the moment, I'm really keen to just like go look for some leather and then use that leather to make a backpack. And then we'll see how we can vegetable soup. Man, we really need carrots. Where do we get carrots from? Can somebody please let me know where to find carrots? Let's just grab a bunch of ingredients and see if we can use them in any recipes, because I think if you have all these ingredients in your inventory, like so, it shows you what you can make. Make cabbage rolls. Nice. We can make beetroot soup. Let's make that too. Can't make anything really, really tasty though, just very basic stuff at the moment. Oh, I get experience for it too. Very cool. Alrighty, that's fine for now. Put the bowl back in there. Yeah, we've got a bit more food now. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Me and my friend Josh are going to be starting a new Minecraft series on our main channel. Sorry, I have two main channels on the gaming channel. So this is my channel for sleep and study, of course. But I also have a gaming channel where I do game stuff. And it's pretty new, that channel, but I'm going to be doing, you know, kind of both channels. And we're going to do a new Minecraft series where we try out new mod packs and do kind of like reviews on them or just play through them. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm really excited for it. So stay tuned for that. If that's something you might be interested in, then go check out my gaming channel, drop a sub, and, you know, in the future when we do make those videos, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's look for some cows. Actually, let's even go teleport. So we can teleport all the way over here to the Jarclo... What's that one called? Jarclore Waystone. So we'll go and do that. Because there are a lot of cows around those areas, around the redwoods. Where was our waystone? Over here? Yes, okay. Jar claret. We should probably rename this waystone. Is there a way to do that? What if we destroy it and then replace it? So let's replace this waystone. We'll put it somewhere a bit easier to kind of... Maybe over here. There we go. Redwoods. There we are. Lovely. And then just make sure that we get rid of this one. And we can edit this, make it disabled so that it's not showing up when we look at it. See, because the other two now show up. There's got to be a way to fix that. There we are. Much better. And now we're going to look for some cows. We only really need 1 or 2 cows because we just need 1 leather. So we're just going to head in these directions and see if we can find any cows. This grass is making me quite slow. I might just go for a swim. In we go. Oh, there's some coal in there. Forgive me. But you know what we're going to do here? Oops. Feels very zoomed in when you're in the water. Kind of like it. Little air pocket there. That'll be much better for us to mine in. There we go. I noticed today that I don't have any backups of Forever World. And if something was to go wrong, I'd lose my mind, so I created a few backups. Can never be too safe. Even with the technology we have today, you never know what's going to happen. This looks like it goes pretty deep. It's all water. But there's a lot of coal down here. Air pocket? Lovely. When you're in water, you mine a lot slower until you kind of get out of the water. Which makes sense, right? Because water is very dense, so trying to mine underwater would be so difficult. I mean, you'd get hella ripped. You'd get jacked, but you know, it's very grim. Oh, this goes even further down. Can I go down there? I mean, I know that I don't want to go too deep, because if I get lost down here, we might be in a bit of trouble. I'm not going to risk it. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Have I done it again? Uh-oh. Hang on. Let's just mine into the... There we go. Just get a quick air pocket, because I have no idea how I got in here, but I'm like lost again. I have to just mine up. I want all this coal again. For those of you who don't know what had just happened, in one of my previous episodes, I tried to swim out of a cave, and I drowned. It was very grim. Alright, we got all the coal. This looks like it's the surface. Oh, not quite. We're just in a cave now. Looks crazy. Here we are. So I didn't want a repeat of that happening. Can you imagine if that happened again? Oh, Egush. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this copper. Very much copper. Oh, and coal. Lovely. With these coal ores, there's either like, with the coal veins I should say, there's either just like 2 coal ores in there, or like 20. There's no in between. That I've noticed since I started playing Minecraft on this Forever World. Hello, all the fish. You know what, maybe it's not a bad idea to get some salmon actually. Lily needs some fish, and you know, we need some salmon to cook with, so there we go. once again, we are still looking for cows, just one or two. So let me know if you see any. At the moment, I'm just swimming around looking at the map, trying to find some cows. Oh, that was a big jump. New lily pads. Massive, massive lily pads. There's sheep and there's pigs, but there's no cows around. Damn. Is that a goat? You can see a goat icon on the map. There's definitely a goat over there somewhere. There's some cows. Yay. Oh, there's lava just coming down the mountainside. I feel like it's just been generated into the map. It's burning everything. I've definitely noticed that the world renders as you explore through it. So like, you know, we've explored all this, so it's all rendered in now. Hello, little pigs. You look extra pink. Little piggies. We're gonna go and get to those cows. Like I said, we only really need one or two of them. All this grass is making it difficult to sift through, isn't it? There we go. So much long grass. Here we go. There we go, we got 3 leather. That's more than enough. I don't like to, you know, slay unnecessarily, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Although, I just thought about it actually, we do need more leather for books, because now that we can do those bookshelves a bit better. Do we have more? I can't remember how many books we had. Let's just get a few more leather. Yeah. What are you doing? I don't want to name you, because if I name you, I'm going to feel bad for doing this. I know you're just pixels on the screen, but I still feel bad, because I love animals. Well, we don't want to leave one of them all alone, so, you know, we might as well send them all together. Send them all to cow heaven, all together. And now we can head back to our house. Make a backpack. If we can get through all this damn grass. Look how much grass there is. What is going on? Maybe if I do this as I walk. There we are. That's better. Unbelievable. There we are. That should be good enough. Much better. Now we're going to make our way back to the waypoint. I thought I deleted this one. There we go. Okay, redwoods. Yep, that's where we're going. And once we get back home, we will be able to make a backpack, and that's going to make our lives a lot easier and a lot more interesting. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I really enjoy the small things in life, the finer things. What is that? Is it owls or something? They look like pigeons. They look like little coloured pigeons. Now pigeons have got like that. When they sit around, their feet are like together. I love pigeons. Yeah, I really enjoy the small things in life, the comfortable things. Small things bring us the most comfort, in my opinion. You know, it's not the big house that brings you comfort. It's kind of the fireplace in the house or how you design the house. Those are kind of smaller things. You know, they bring the most comfort, in my opinion. I don't even know where I'm going with this thought process. I just feel like it's important to understand that in a sense, you know, like I'm thinking of getting my own place pretty soon. And it doesn't matter so much what the place is or where it is. Well, actually, the where is important, but it's more so like how I decorate the inside of the place. That's what's going to be comfortable. You know what I mean? And I used to really enjoy like modern things, modern houses, modern apartments and all that. But lately I've kind of been getting back into the rustic vibe of, you know, having a nice rustic place with a nice fireplace or something. Just feel nice and cozy. I'm getting close now. Trying to avoid as much grass as I can. It's so damn annoying. There we are. I can see the waystone. Alright, back here we go. There we are. Much better. Awesome. Oh, I've got a few things to store back in our house. I've got some coal. We should put it here, right? Coal. We've got heaps of leather now to make that chest with. Oh, sorry, the backpack with, which is awesome. We're going to cook some more of this copper. I'm not hungry yet, which is nice. Plenty of beef as well. Pretty productive. We need to make sure Daisy doesn't find out what we just did, so we need to make sure that we don't accidentally show her that we've got raw beef and leather. She'll get very upset. Then Oopsie will have to calm her down. Raw fish. Flowers. Flowers go in the garden area. But I want to also go and find some string real quick because we need string to make the backpack. From memory, we just need leather, string, and let's have a look. Leather, string, and a chest from memory. Yep, so 4 leather, 4 string, and a chest. We've got the leather now. And we definitely have string somewhere upstairs. So let's go and have a look around. Maybe in the miscellaneous chest. No, I don't see any string in here. Or in here either. That's okay. If anything, it'll be in the garden or upstairs. I know it's here somewhere, I've just got to find out where it is. Sand. Must be in the farm area, if I'm being honest. But we'll go into the farm area now. We've done most of the things we wanted to do in this episode. I still wanted to decorate that place up there a little bit. Honestly, I'm not too fussed about that though. But so, it just has not stopped raining. And then when it does stop raining, it starts raining again. Like, you know, 2 days later. In the game, I mean. Which is crazy. String, string, string. Ah, there it is. So 4 string. Lovely. And then we'll just need some wood to make a chest. I'd love to do some fishing as well today. I want to try out this new rod. I love fishing in real life as well. So there's something very peaceful about fishing in real life. It's another one of those things where you can just sort of zone out. A lot of people have very crazy lives, me included. So having that time away, you know, a couple times a week where you just get to relax is absolutely necessary. Let's make a chest out of... What do we got? We got so much maple wood. Let's just make a chest out of maple wood. Here we go. So, leather. I think it was like this. Chest, and then 4 string. There's our backpack. We put that in our back slot. There we go. And now if you open our inventory or press B, there's our backpack. And we can see how much extra space it adds. It's almost like another double chest. Sorry, it's almost like another chest of space. So this is like a double chest. And I think this little slot here on the top is a backpack upgrade. So if we go... So how do we upgrade this? Backpack settings. Selecting slots that remember their contents and only allow matching stacks in them. This is a little bit complicated, but that's okay. The main thing is that we have all this extra space. How do we upgrade our backpack? Okay, so we can make a copper backpack. We can make an iron backpack. We can make a gold backpack. Even diamond and netherite. Okay, that looks crazy. So what we'll do is we'll go on and we'll make an iron backpack first. Actually, if we have enough gold, let's make a gold backpack. How fancy. Let's make a gold backpack. I think it increases how much space you can have in there. How much gold we have. We have no problem doing this at all. Backpack off. And surround it with gold. Does that work? That don't work. Oh, we might have to go up through the levels. Yes, okay. So first we have to make a copper backpack. So grab some copper, grab some iron. It's cool how they've done that. So some copper first. There we go. Copper backpack. Let's see if that has any extra room in it. It does. How cool is that? And then we're going to take the backpack off and upgrade it to iron. That didn't work. Is it gold next? Okay, no, we need to do this first. I think we can do this first. There we go. Iron backpack. And then gold. Okay, for gold you need it all around. Okay. And now we have a golden backpack. Awesome. Let's throw it in. Put it in our bag. Let's see what it looks like, because it's a drip. It's a very big drip. So let's drip check it. That is crazy. How cool is that? And let's see how much space we've got in there. Look at that. So much more room now. Such a simple thing, but it just improves our quality of life so much. I'm so happy with that. I'm beaming. You probably can't tell, but I am beaming. I'm smiling so much. Hello, my friend. Let's quickly make some more bookshelves. Oh, we have a few more bookshelves here. Frostbite bookshelves. But while we're here, we've got a bit more leather anyway. Let's make... Oh, we need more sugarcane. Okay. I think we've got enough paper left. Well, let's see how much bookshelves we'll need first. Because we're going to do... The corners are full. We can do two like this. I don't like that it's such a different color though. We'll need to kind of blend it in somewhere. So maybe one there. One there. There we are. That's better. And then put these fur ones just on the front here. There we go, 29, and this becomes 30. So let's just make... Oh, I think we actually just have enough to make one more bookshelf. Beautiful. And then all we need now is the wood. Leather in here. We need 6 wood, I think. Let's go upstairs and grab some wood. I just need normal wood. Here we go, maple planks. And our last bookshelf. There we go. Fantastic. Paper. Paper's wood, so we can put it in there. This is just food. The torches we don't really need. We'll put it downstairs in our little adventure station. So in our adventure station, under tools and weapons, I guess you could say that a torch is a tool, right? I'm gonna say that, so. And now we can put our final bookshelf down. There we go. And now the enchanting power is 30. How cool is that? Okay. We need to put some lapis in there. We're looking for a few cool enchantments now. I've got no idea what straddle jump is. Piercing, that would be cool for a bow. We're looking for probably fortune, unbreaking, or efficiency. Here we go. Efficiency 3. It's our first book. Next we're looking for inspiration. We're looking for fortune. Oh, there's another efficiency 3 book. I don't think we need another one. Sharpness, unbreaking, that might be good. Let's grab that. Efficiency 3. What's Riptide? What does that do? I should grab my little iPad and check it on the side so I can look up these enchantments as I do this. Efficiency 2. I'm not sure how it works with efficiency. Like if I was to combine efficiency 3 and unbreaking 2, can we do that, for example, in the anvil? Efficiency 3, unbreaking 2. We can. Okay. Gotcha. Let's not do that though, because I think I want to try to get fortune. Unbreaking 2. So if we combine 2 unbreaking 2 books, does that give me unbreaking 3? Ah, there we are. Done deal. Unbreaking 3. Now we're kind of just looking. Oh, we got breaking 3 book right there. Now we're kind of just looking for, you know what? Let's grab unbreaking 3. I know I probably don't have enough XP, but I think I'll just leave it in there. I've got plenty of more ores as well. This is filling up really fast, this chest, isn't it? Ender pearls, yada yada yada. Cool. Alrighty. This Unbreaking 3 book with a normal pickaxe. Make a normal pickaxe. Alright, give me 3 diamonds. Check this out. We're gonna get this with that book. We're gonna go down to that trader and make another pickaxe. Where are we? So grab 2 more sticks, 3 more diamonds, make another one. Yep. So now we've got efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3, and I think we can use those to get efficiency 4 and unbreaking 4 on these pickaxes. Then we're going to combine these pickaxes, and that's going to have efficiency 4 and unbreaking 4. And then we just kind of need fortune. If we can get fortune, we're cheering. Cabbage rolls, bread, leave it all there. I mean, look, I've got a huge backpack now, so we can check the stuff in here. Food as well. I think, you know, I go hiking all the time and I always like to have food in my backpack. I don't want to keep it on my person. Alright, let's do a bit of decorating, my friends, before we go out mining again, because I do want to go mining again. I'm very excited to. But I want to decorate. Stairs, slabs, planks, logs, brick bond. Get a bunch of different stuff. Mostly just logs and planks because I want to make tables and chairs. Tables, chairs, shelves, stuff like that. Just get the whole stack there. Here we go. So what I'm thinking is we make some shelves like there, or even just like one there. We'll put some tables and chairs around because that'll be cozy. Tables and chairs here. Just don't know how to make any of that stuff. we're gonna learn. So to make a table, 3 planks and 2 sticks. Oh, we should probably get some sticks, shouldn't we? There we go. Just get half a stack of sticks. We could even just put tables and chairs around here. Let's do it. Let's make a bunch of tables. Oh, we already get 3 out of that. Okay, well in that case, 3 is fine. Now there was something there that just popped up, and usually that is a good sign. Oh, we can make it into a different style. Love that. And then we'll need some chairs. So, here we go. Oak chairs. So that's just 3 sticks. Sorry, 2 sticks and 3. Done. There are different designs for these. Crystallized chairs. So many different types of chairs. Crazy. And they all have different designs. How fascinating is that? It's like if we were to do spruce wood instead, for example, of maple, right? That looks different to that. Very cool. What about shelves? How do we make a shelf? Shelf. F doesn't work in this search bar, I don't know why. Shelf, spruce shelf. Spruce shelf. Okay, that's pretty simple. Just a stick there. And some spruce. And we might as well make the other color as well. So maple. There we go. Beautiful, look at that. It's fantastic. While we're here, let's put a table down. Right there. And then just chairs around it. Probably my favorite part of Minecraft is decorating. So I'm going to have an absolute blast doing this. That is definitely the wrong way. There we go. Maybe one like that. This is so great. Let's put a lantern. Oh, this is amazing. To be honest, I want to put like a bowl on top or something, not a lantern. It'd be cool if we can maybe make another table. But I kind of want to leave it singular here. Over here we can definitely do 2 tables. Put some shelves around here. Maybe even put it one further down. Like that. Is that going to work? No, not really. We can maybe do it. We get rid of this. Oh, there's a tree. I just destroyed the entire tree. That's not good. That was a happy little accident, guys. I'm gonna need to rebuild that tree. It was a very integral part of our treehouse. Okay, where's our fir logs? I could not believe that just happened. So there's a mod where if you hit like a oak wood or a fir wood, just kind of... I think I need a minute. I'm so sorry. That was horrible. Anyway, we're going to build this back up. How have I managed to do that? Come on, Egush. Yeah, there's a mod where if you break a tree, it kind of there we go. If you break a log at the bottom of a tree, it breaks the whole tree. That's kind of what you just saw. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to build up this way. And obviously this tree is very important because it supports our entire house. I don't want to drop without making any noise by taking damage, so I'm going to do it a bit carefully if I can. How are we going to do this? So from here we'll go down here, from here onto the fence. There we are. And I think that's perfect. That's pretty much all back to normal now. Concerningly, we still have 14 dirt logs. Just hoping there isn't like a spot somewhere where we were meant to put these. Okay, so the key is to break the... You have to crouch before you break it. But I'm thinking if we put a shelf here, there we are. That looks nice. That's lovely. Can you put Oh, I just put my sword on there by accident. Oh, and my lanterns. Okay, let's not do that. How do I get it back? Like if I put my pickaxe there. I just picked up the whole shelf. Ah, okay, control right click. Gotcha. I'm still learning, so you'll have to be patient with me. How do I just put the torch on there without... It's a disaster. Oh, come on. So control clicking, got it back. It's a night. Okay. I'm trying to learn the mechanics here. What if I go into controls and look at shell? No, there's nothing in there. There we go. So control right click puts a lantern down. Now, let's continue. So, shelves, slabs, chairs. We've got so much stuff to put down. I want a table over here, but I want it to be a bit further out. So, slabs. Oops. Grab the axe. We'll need the axe. Another slab there. I want a table like, maybe even 2 tables. 2 tables like that. And then we can do 2 chairs facing the tables. Like so. Perfect. Excellent. And that table, I know it looks a bit unstable, but that's okay. It is what it is. Put a slab on that side. Okay. Or even a shelf. There we go. Lovely. We'll put a torch on that shelf. I'll do it from this side, I think. Lovely. And do the same thing on this side, so put a torch on that shelf. Beautiful. We'll need another table here somewhere, so maybe next to the crafting table here. A normal table. And a chair. Oh, that's not a chair. Sorry, I think I'm out of chairs. I've got spruce chairs left, so I put a chair there. Nope, that's the wrong way. There we are. Perfect. Put a shelf. Just thinking. Put a shelf there, that's lovely. And even just a torch. Oops. Probably leave it as it is, if I'm being honest. Just get rid of that. Maybe put it there. Oh no, it happened again. There we go. Yeah, that looks great. And we should put probably a table next to the carpenter's table. And a chair there as well. Lovely. A shelf here with a torch on top. Lantern, I should say. Beautiful. Happy days. Yeah, see now it's looking a lot better. Decorations around tables and chairs and stuff like that. Even put like that. Decorations. If you type in decor, it comes up. Web support. Yeah, see? Kind of see what I've got around. Palisades. Okay, let's try that. There we go. What does this do? Ah, it looks like a supporting. That's pretty cool. You can put that like, you see like these corners like this, and it looks like it's kind of supporting. Yeah, like that. Might work there. That'll work there though. Just adds a nice element to the walls. We can do two here. So one like that, one like that. Beautiful. That's so cool. What other cool things have they got? So this is what I do when I decorate. I kind of just look through things, and if I see something I like, I'll use it, you know? There's definitely more than this, like way more than this. How do I do? Is it like this? No, there's a way to search specific items. Like if we type in, I can't type in F for some reason, but like frames, right? It's a frame. Framed glass, metal frame, meat shredder, okay. Whatever that is. Torches, have we got different types? We do. We have magnum torches. Oh, crates. There are crates. See all these different crates we can put down around the house. And I think we can actually store things in these crates as well. It's like a reinforced spruce crate. We can make that from the carpenter's workbench. We need to make barrels first. And to make a barrel, we just need slabs and wood. Okay, let's make some barrels. That's good to me. So let's check everything back in for now. So we'll need planks. Spruce. Oak planks. We'll need some spruce planks too. We'll need some fur. Get a bunch of different colours. Lovely. I don't know why the books are in here. Planks and slabs. Do the slabs need to be the same colour? So for example, if we're doing what was it? Something like this, right? No. Oh, can be any. So make a bunch of these. Yeah, why not? Do two more. So we're gonna do 3 barrels. And then we take these barrels here to the carpenter's workbench. And look at all the different things we can turn it into. So cool. Primordial barrels. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, just some normal reinforced crates or something like that. Copper and stuff. Fish barrel. We should definitely get 1 fish barrel. So let's split these up, right? And then go to the crafting table. Make a bunch more barrels. Like heaps more barrels. Something like this. And then here we go. Cool. Split those up as well. So we can do all different colored barrels, and they can have different purposes, right? So we can make a fish barrel. Lily. We can make is there an ore barrel? Like gold or something? Gold? Iron? We can do a gold barrel. There we go. I wonder if we make 2 of them, if we can merge them together somehow. So we put these side by side. Does it become one? No, they're separate. Is there a way to combine them together? I guess not. That's okay. Keep them as they are. We'll make an iron barrel. We'll make a coal barrel. That's important. So see how these all have different purposes? Take one of the gold ones, make it into like, I don't know, copper. There we go. And bamboo, fish, mushroom barrel. That'd be nice to put on the farm. And then we'll have fruit. Yep, lovely. What else have we got here? Anything else? No, those are the main things, but I like them honestly. Pretty happy. And then we'll just have some normal barrels. There's some metal barrels here. So metal can be for like silver, I guess. Because it looks kind of silver, this one. I actually think we might even need to make more. We can put a barrel here as well for food or something. Let's make more. Grab some more oak wood. There we go. No, I think we'll probably do it instead of oak wood. Let's do, because we've got heaps of maple. And the barrels will look the same anyway, no matter what you make them with. So, that's it. There we go, 16 more barrels. Gonna go crazy with it. I don't like limiting myself when I'm designing stuff. Like if I'm designing stuff for the house, for example, like this, I kind of like having a lot of options. So I like to always have a surplus of materials instead of, you know, not. We should do some crates. It's like oak crates. Yeah, so maybe blend two of these, make them both into oak crates. Three oak crates. Then we've got, let's put these. And the cool thing with these barrels is they're actually all storage as well. We can use them to store. Reinforced spruce. These ones we can have a bit different. Oh, there's birch crates. They look really nice. Bamboo. Bamboo would be good to store sugarcane if we turn two of these into bamboo. And maybe just some other designs like sunroot's nice. We could put that in the farm. Maybe do one more mushroom. And then we've got two left. I don't like when it's too flashy. Like that looks a bit too flashy for my taste, to be honest. We can make maybe two more fish barrels and put them near the docks. Our wharf, I should say. There we go. And now we can start decorating. Let's do it. So I'm going to put an oak crate over here just for some storage. Love that. And then all the coal and stuff we'll put downstairs. The reinforced oak. Reinforced spruce. Put it there, can I? I don't like that. It's okay though. We go downstairs for a sec because I've got more stuff to put down here than I do anywhere else. Fish barrels, put those down first. Probably going to put two fish barrels over here. Because this is where we go fishing. Off the wall. Maybe one there. Oh, I need to put a slab down. Do I have any slabs? No, that's okay. Maybe we'll put them on solid ground. There we are. There's a fish barrel. We'll put one on this side somewhere. We haven't quite finished the wharf, I just realised, but that's okay. One down there. And then we'll need one for Lily. Because Lily loves a fish. Hello, Lily. How are you, darling? Grab all the fish from here. Put down a fish barrel. Put the fish in there. There we go. Oh, it's just stopped raining. Perfect timing. I kind of wanted to enjoy a nice, calm night. And now we've got exactly that. The gold and the coal we'll put downstairs. And the and the metal. And the iron. And the copper as well. There we go. So we can put down like the gold one here, for example. Actually, that might be bad for the chest. Put it above. Or maybe even on the floor below. Just thinking. That coal's pretty easy because we know the coal goes in here. So we can just put the coal barrel literally right there. Chuck the coal in there. We've got our iron barrel. So we obviously have heaps of iron. So we can just chuck all that in there. There we go. Gold is a bit more tricky because we want to put it like, oh, maybe just on top of it. There we go. It's fine. Anything that's gold related can go in here. Lovely. And then we've got copper. Copper can go on top of the gold. That makes my life much easier. Now we've got 2 metal barrels for the silver. We'll put one of those here. Or maybe in the wall. We'll need wood. We have barrels. I thought they were metal, like actual metal, but I just remember they're made out of barrels, so maybe over here. And then see all the silver ingots we'll put in there as well. Silver, 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 silver. That's raw silver, that's okay. And then iron nuggets. There we go, that's lovely. And then the rest of the stuff pretty much goes in the farm, including the fruit. Perfect. Let's go to the farm. These waystones are back on the map. It's okay, I'm not too worried about them. There's no aurora stars tonight, but it is a lovely sky. You see the clouds passing by ever so slowly. Very cool. Okay, we've got 2 mushroom barrels to add a little bit of colour to the farm. We'll put one of them here. Ah, you know what? Maybe we'll just put them both there. They look a bit funny. I think I'd rather put them so that they're facing upwards, if that's possible. Somehow. There we go. There's one. And there's the other. Oops. There we go. I know, guys. I'm just here to decorate. Don't worry. I'm not going to be bothering you too long. We've got some spruce crates. Maybe over here. So, 1 there, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we've got some oak crates. The fruit barrel as well, that's quite important. Put that over here next to the chest. There we are. We've got 2 oak crates, which we'll just put over here for now. We'll figure out something to do with them later. I want them to like face me. Maybe if we get control. No, hang on a sec. There's got to be a way to make it sideways. There we go. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Oh, and we've got the sunroot. That's right. I wanted to put them over here as well in the garden. I'm not sure what sunroot crates, like what sunroot is, but there we go. Perfect. Put a torch here next to Mooney. Hello, Mooney. Okay, now we've got shovel, fishing rod, ender pearls. The rest of this stuff. Why do I have a chest in my inventory? Was I meant to put that somewhere? Did I make that by accident, maybe? I don't know. It's a bit concerning. Don't know why I have a chest. We'll go up into our tree house. We'll sort this stuff out. And then we'll do a bit of fishing. We've done quite a bit of decorating, so I'm quite happy. Also, how cool is this? Maybe just before we fish, we'll go and visit Muhammad in the mines and see if Muhammad can enchant our pickaxes to fortune 4. Sorry, efficiency 4 book. The chains and stuff can go downstairs. Just down here. There we go. Ah, the bamboo barrel. Forgot about that. Honestly, it would look nice down here somewhere. To be honest. There we go. We've got 2 of them. There we go. Beautiful. Wheat, maple chest, carpet, books. Okay, most of that goes upstairs. Torch can go in the coal crate. And into the miscellaneous crate. There we go, lily pad. Tools and weapons. Seeds can probably just go into here for now. And then the chest and the books. We'll keep the books downstairs and the chest we'll take back into the wooden chest upstairs. So books can be in here. And then the chest will go upstairs. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now let's see if we can go and find Carrie real quick. Let's quickly just disable these because they're going to get in the way. Lovely. Edit waypoint. How do I change the color of this? Dark blue. That's better. Lovely. Alrighty. We're going to go and see. Carrie is the name of the old goblin that was at that mine shaft. I feel like Carrie has moved to a different mine shaft and now it's Muhammad. That's why it's called Carrie. So we're going to go and visit Muhammad and see if he's still around to enchant our pickaxes for us. It'd be so cool if we could get a Fortune 3 book and then upgrade that into Fortune 4 through Muhammad. But I'm kind of down on XP now. We're only level 25. So I might do a bit of mining as well while I'm out and try to get to level 5. Sorry, it's level 30, so I can get Fortune 3. You might be thinking, Egush, you forgot to bring food. But don't forget, we have our backpack, and it's got some food in there. Alrighty, we're getting close, just up this way. My bum is really starting to hurt from sitting down in this damn chair. I need to get a new computer chair. I have a secret lab chair from maybe 10 years ago at this point. I think it's been in the family for 10 years. It's passed down to me, and I can see why it was passed down to me. I never used to sit down for long periods of time, but now I do, and I really can't feel my bum. But that's okay. It's alright. I need to invest in a new chair sometime soon. Maybe I can hopefully in the future get a chair sponsor, and that'll, help me get a chair. Where was Carrie? Okay, just a bit further up. Hello, Mr. Croc. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's a chest over here. Just some cobwebs in there. I'm trying to remember where the entrance. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. Wow. Beautiful sky. This looks familiar. Here we are. Let's head down into the mines from here. See if we can find Muhammad down there. Down we go. There we are. I can't remember exactly where he was, but I mean, he may have wandered off as well, but I mean, we'll look for him still. Pretty sure I went that direction. Powered rails. There's some iron on the ceiling, so we're going to need to get as much as we can. Oh, I can't quite reach that one, can I? There we go. The chest over here. Oh, I can see Muhammad now. We've got some ladders and rails and stuff. Smithing template. I think we need that to upgrade the backpack. So I'm pretty sure we can upgrade the backpack to quite literally use as a crafting table. We just have to get those upgrades. So like if we type in backpack, right? Pick up upgrade. Makes backpack pick up items. That's really cool. Need an upgrade base. And then you can use it to sticky piston. Okay, we can do this. We have a slime ball. What else have we got? Compacting. Compacts items into their compressed variants. I'm not sure what that means. Feeding. Feeds player with food from the backpack's inventory. That's insane. Void items. Deposit upgrade. Deposits items from backpack into sneak right-clicked inventory. Right. Keeps refilling stacks of selected items. So many cool things. Anyway, let's not get lost. Let's not get sidetracked, I should say. We're still trying to find Muhammad, and it looks like he is still in this direction, just lower down. So maybe we'll just quickly go and find him. I think we need to go down a bit further. Any water down there? Nope. Go down from here. Muhammad, I've come for a trade, my friend. There you are. Hello. Hello, Muhammad. Do you remember when you were going to enchant? Oh, it's only for axe and shovel. I should have paid attention to that. That's still really good. Unbreaking 4. And it was unbreaking for both. So the Fortune 3 is just for the pickaxe. Okay. That's okay. It was worth a shot. See, I should have been paying attention to the tools. I guess I assumed because he was in the mines. Because he's a miner trader. I assumed that he was just doing it for mining related things like pickaxes. I was wrong. What is that? Hello? Rascal. What are you? Oh! Off they go. Okay. That was interesting. Never seen them before. Let's get a little bit of this, and I think I saw some coal up here somewhere. There it is. Grab some of the coal as well. And the experience that comes along with it. There we go. Anything else? No, not really. We're kind of just mining for experience at the moment. Now that we know we have so much backpack space, I don't think we're too worried about, you know. I used to go on 2-3 mining trips an episode because I would mine, run out of space, come back home, and then go out again. But I don't really have to do that anymore. I can just mine. So that's wonderful. Just going through the mine shaft, seeing if there's anything around. There's iron down there. Wow, lots of iron. There we go. Just a torch, nothing else. Fair enough, we'll just keep going down in the other direction. We're looking for some more ores still, but I mean, look, sometimes mine shafts have got chests and stuff in them. So... Okay, we've already been to this one. Let's get the lapis. Kind of going in the direction that we came in by the looks of it. There we go. Some iron at the end of this mine shaft area. Let's grab some of that. Oh, it actually keeps going. Cool. Very cool. I think we will be heading home kind of soon. That's where we came from, right? Yep. Yeah, we're gonna head in this direction. So Some lapis on the ceiling. Let's grab that. Want the XP? Lovely. Not much around here. Looks like it's pretty much just a dead end. There's a little crafting table, some iron bars. Oh, some coal in that furnace. That's very, very nice. I'm gonna flick my light on. There we go. It's getting very dark in my room. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna... Look at that, we've just found a trapdoor that goes underground even further. Oh, there's a spawner here. Iron pickaxe. Some more rails. There's a dragon egg. More smithing templates, whatever they do. Another chest on the other side of this. See if we can get to it. Yeah. These rails, I mean, we might use them one day. I don't know much about them, but you know, might use them one day. Look at that. How much space have we got? Okay, we can't go quite. Let's see if we can. No. Okay, maybe we'll just break our way up. And in the process, collect the bricks because I kind of like these bricks. Okay, looks like we're kind of just exiting the mines now, or the mine shaft area. It was fun exploring it though. Have I been down there? Like I definitely have. Right. Yeah, looks like, oh, it goes around. Oh. Oh, this is where I mined the iron, so I did come down here. I should have trusted my instincts. Sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me and I just have to double check. Are you like that too? I bet you are. Most people, you know, we're all human. I think we all share traits like that. Curiosity is probably the biggest one that we all share. Everybody's you know. I mean, I've got nephews, and every time I'm with them, they're constantly asking questions. It's a good thing, you know. I think it's fantastic, but it's just how we are as people. We want to know. We want to know things. Let's jump into that stream. Get all the iron that we just mined. Look at the light entering that cave. That is fascinating. Wow, that looks awesome. Where's that light coming from? That's so cool. There must be a hole in the cave where the sun comes through. Wow. It's just stopped. Maybe it was just a little bug. I enjoyed it while it was there though. That was so cool. All the lobsters are still here. We're gonna grab all this redstone over here. This looks awesome. Oh. Never mind, the lava said no. And I am not gonna mess with the lava. There's a lot more lava in that direction, but I mean, there's also plenty of resources to mine around. Don't want to go too far down, but normally there's some cool stuff hiding around here. There's lava down there. Let's not risk it. Let's go back up. I don't really feel like risking my life at the moment. Normal, I've got this beautiful backpack that we've just built as well. Cool. Oh, urns. These urns often drop really good stuff. Like diamonds. Tamitha. Hello, Tamitha. Have you got a trade for me? Nothing with axes or pickaxes, but you've got... Oh, name tags. Enchanting. I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that. Thank you. Pretty standard stuff. I really like that they do this. And the copper one as well. Maybe if we get some more copper, we'll come back to Tamitha. There we are. There's some copper right there. Because it gives a lot more XP than you would if you smelted it on your own. Because you're getting extra ingots from it. So all this raw copper is going to be put to use. There we are. Same with the silver. There's a spawner down there. Urns and stuff. Anything down there? No, it doesn't look too... Oh, there's an ore. It's copper, we're happy. Gold, that's good too. There we go. And, I mean, we're here, we might as well go all the way down. Cool. Okay. Done deal. Oh, some silver here. Gotta be a little bit careful of that lava. In fact, if we have deep slate, which we do, we could probably just block it off, honestly. Just let it all die down. Just gold over there. Just being patient. There we go. Grab all the gold. Grab the copper. Poison to potatoes. String. Cabbage. Let's quickly chuck all this in our backpack. Some gold. I mean, I saw a rotten flesh trade, so maybe we can do something with that. These barrels probably won't have much in them. Yeah, no. We can upgrade gear with the smithing template here, so I was actually curious what these templates were for. Silver upgrade applies to leather equipment. Now we had another one, didn't we? Do I not get it? Which chest was it in? I swear there was another upgrade that I had. Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. Applies to enchanted items, runic etching. So how does this work? We put this here. Blank runic etching. So then we have to add blaze powder or dye. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's bring this smithing table with us. Maybe we can use it at home. There we go. Alright, let's head back up. I think we have a few more materials now, so we could probably head back up to Tabitha. I think that was her name. And we can give her some of those materials. I think we already went this way. Yeah, we did. And hopefully she can smelt it for us into more valuable things. I can't remember where we came from, but I'm going to just go up in this direction. Oh, some copper there. Awesome. Oops. There we go. Alrighty. I'm getting pretty close to the surface now, so... Those rascals are pretty cool. Guy just teleported away. There's a bunch of redstone and gold up here that I want to grab real quick. There we go. gold. Alrighty, let's see if we can find our way back to the trader. That's the bottom where we came from. Here we go. As long as it goes up, I'm happy, because, you know, that's kind of where we came from. Up. And all this iron, love it. We have so much iron now. We might even be able to make our own iron golem. And protect our home. Even though our home doesn't really need protection at the moment. It's good that we have all this stuff because you never know what's going to happen. Egush might snap and turn his game onto difficult or hard mode with all the mobs running around. There should be enough light that we're not worried, but you never know. Okay, we somehow ended up in the mine shaft again. What's going on? Gold. We are pretty close to surface because this is no longer deep plate. So, but I mean, I don't really think that goes anywhere, but I don't mind, I was going to say, because I'd rather be closer to the surface than close to the lava. There's a rascal here, did you hear that? Where are you? I think they like messing with you. They're rascals after all. Ah, okay, I know where we are now. This looks familiar. Kind of. Might be wrong. Yep, I know where we are now. Okay, cool, so this kind of leads to a different part of the... What is that? A glowing mushroom there somewhere. Well, I know the way out of the cave, so... we might as well keep exploring because I know how to get out now, so... This is beautiful. Get that iron on the way back, and then we'll probably head back out. Oh gosh. Oh, there's some water down there. You know, if I jump for that water, we'll actually be fine. I kind of feel like trying. What do you reckon? Yeah, you know, I could even just go kind of slowly. I was not meant to go that far down. I was going to say, we go kind of slowly and just drop down. Slowly. That didn't really happen, did it? Okay, we're going to jump for the stream. There we go. And then that'll take us down. I'm hoping to break an urn and get some emeralds, but we're just getting very unlucky today with the emeralds. Fill this backpack up again. There we go. Cool. Where was our trader friend? In this direction. Oh, look at that lava. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I want to check it out. What did we just find? Was that a diamond helmet? Prevents the cursed item from being removed. It doesn't give me anything I want, but it is cool that we found that. There's some tuff here. I just want to make sure this isn't one of those iron deposit ones. Like it is. Look at all that lava coming down. That's crazy. So insane. So much lava. Oh, come minerals there are on the walls. Honestly, I don't want to overplay my hand here. I want to go back to our trader friend. Do the rest of the gold and the copper. And then we'll go from there. There's gold up here that I want to grab. There we go. Just anything that's at the ground level, I'm happy to mine. Oh, another blue bomb. I'm not sure what those blue bombs, like I know they're bombs that probably explode, but why is like what's the difference between a blue and a different bomb, you know? Does it explode into like blue? Or does the blue have some other meaning to it? There we go. I want to say Tabitha. Tamitha, sorry, not Tabitha. Hello, Tamitha. Can I finish some gold trading with you and do the copper as well? Thank you very much. And also the copper, please. There we go. Thank you very much. You've done me a big solid there, Tamitha. I appreciate it. She said you're welcome. Now I want to kind of try to head out of this mine soon. I'm a bit addicted to mining, if I'm being honest. This is like my unhealthy addiction. I don't have many unhealthy addictions. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any drugs, but this mining, I think is one of my... Okay, I think we've been down here already. It's one of my only unhealthy addictions. I don't know when to stop. I've gone for a very long trip today. We actually had 2 mining trips today. We're going to head out of this mine. And I think the easiest way to do that is to go up the fountain that we started with, which is that one, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, this is where we went down, I think. And then we got lost down there. Some lanterns down while I'm here. Hello, Mr. Lobster. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing some silver. Maybe we can go further up that way. There's probably a way up from there as well, to be honest. Let's just check. I think I see a diamond. Oh, nope, there's a ink sacs. I believe this is where we found Muhammad earlier. Yeah, this looks very familiar. Oh, there's even another side over there. Very cool. There we go. Lovely. Very, very cool. Feels nice when you're mining and you're returning back to the surface and you can start to see the surface. It's just such a nice feeling. And of course it's raining. We have so much rain in this world. And it's a coincidence. I know that rain helps people sleep, but I feel like the world knows that you're trying to sleep or study, and it's giving you some nice white noise while we play. And it's crazy, but I believe, I'm a very open thinker, optimistic thinker, and I believe in that. So, a little bit out of the ordinary, but I do think that way. I feel like a lot of things in the universe just kind of align when you need it to. Sometimes you'll have streaks of bad luck, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just have everything go right for you, and that's a good feeling. And for this, I think raining while we're playing is a big one. Naturally, I feel like rain helps with sleep. I personally cannot sleep without rain sounds. If it's raining naturally, that's even better. But I have a few channels that I visit almost every night where they have like specific rain sounds that I really enjoy. And that's something that really helps me. I don't know a lot of people that sort of do that, so I know most people won't be able to relate, but I can't sleep without my rain sounds, personally. I love my rain sounds. It's a jack-o'-lantern. Wonder if we can... We can collect it. There's 2 of them. Wow, we can put those around the house. I mean, it is October, so we do have Halloween coming up. Do a little Halloween themed episode towards the end of the month. Where's our house? There it is. Halloween with Egush. It might be fun. A few barrels over here. Oops. Just some apples in there. And some bread. We'll leave that as it is. Some of the villagers might, you know, come around here and eat that, so we'll leave it for them. There's onions. Okay, now is there a way to collect these onion seeds? Maybe with the hoe. I need carrots more than onions, but I do need onions as well. Okay, we've just taken away a bunch of their seeds. I feel bad for that. Let's plant their seeds back. There we are. Just let me know if you can see any carrots, because carrots are very important for us at the moment. Carrots are like the rarest thing that we have in our world. We haven't found any carrots and we really need them. So please let me know if you see carrots lying around. If there's a farmer in this village, we start trading with them, I think you can get enough experience where as they level up, you unlock new trades. I realized that in the previous episode where I was trying to trade with somebody, and the more I trade with them, the more experience they got while you were trading with them. You know what I mean? Some berries. Don't want to hit the berry bushes though, because they do kind of hurt you a little bit. Hello. Jean, I had a feeling you were Jean. 15 coal for 1 emerald. You're a weaponsmith. You know what? Have we got coal? We've got enough coal. Let's see how much experience we get if we make this trade. Not bad. Let's do 2. They seem to like that too. Soul stealing. Drop their souls. I wonder what we can do with their souls. Fletcher? Oh, Fletcher's a bit of a, it says a nitwit, you know. So Fletcher doesn't really, I don't think he's very productive. He's a bit like Egush at the moment. Egush isn't very productive. He just, you know, he does a lot of YouTube stuff and, you know, that's his passion. But outside of YouTube, Egush can be a bit lazy. YouTube is becoming an obsession for me though. I'm really, really loving making these videos and stuff. So I hope you'll stick around. If you've watched this episode till now, then gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And, you know, I will always be making more videos for you to watch and enjoy. I hope you do enjoy these videos, whether they are for sleep or study or just relaxation. I do think I found my passion through YouTube, so I'm just glad you're here for the ride. Okay, we're going to grab all the mining stuff that we got, literally all of it. And we're going to start sorting it out. So, stack. Any more redstone? Nope. I mean, the copper and stuff we should just smelt pretty much straight away. Because we want the XP from them too. Copper, copper, gold. We had some raw silver in here, so merge that, smelt the rest. Gold. Iron. This other stuff we're not too fussed about right now, just chuck it in here though. Okay. Pickaxes. Redstone, silver. So after we're done sorting, we will probably go and get some food. I would love to bring you with me to get some food, but unfortunately, I'll need to end the episode for that. I am hungry. I've got a bunch of seeds and crap as well, so that's pretty nice. I mean, all this farming stuff's really nice to have. Here we go. Redstone, redstone. All in here. And then we've got some more silver. Once that's done, I'll put one more in there. That's it. Some of the iron we left. There we go. What's next? Smithing stuff. Yep, all of that. This smithing table, do we have one here? Oh, we do have one here. Okay, cool. In that case, we'll leave it here. Great stuff we'll put in there. All the mining and the rails and stuff we're going to put downstairs. We might even need to make a new chest down there. We've got some wood. We've got some food still. I'm happy to keep the food on me at the moment, if I'm being honest. Most of this is miscellaneous though. If you look at what's, aside from the seeds, a lot of it's miscellaneous. Whoops. Okay, cool. So coal and torches as well. And then let's go downstairs, put down all of the blocks that we have that are like mining related. Should hopefully still fit down there. Yeah, we got a bit more room. All of that can go in there pretty much. The jack-o'-lanterns, the rest is pretty much farming stuff and miscellaneous. Oops. Detector rail. Ash. And yeah, cool. The rest is pretty much farming stuff. Let's just quickly go up here to the miscellaneous chest and the loot chest and just put stack into container. Oops. So okay. That burning sound just gave me a bit of trauma. Unless that was a crocodile or something. No, that was definitely a burning sound from the cooking pot. That gave me a little bit of trauma. Because one time I came home and everything was just being burnt to a crisp. Because I have a little lava thing out by the and you might know what I'm talking about. Just put everything over here. Ash, flesh. Gunpowder, music discs, anything that's miscellaneous. That's pretty much most of it. Berries. Onions and stuff we want to leave in here as well. So onions, sugarcane, potatoes, berries, wheat. There we go, we've got some diorite. Not too worried about that though. Okay, armor. Keep these here. Cool. Seeds, pumpkins, wood. Rest is pretty easy to sort. A lot of it is seeds. We'll put the wood up here though. So we're just going to chuck some wood in this chest. There we go. And then we've got all of our seeds and our string. We're going to put that down in the farming area. And we've had quite a long episode today, but I really enjoyed making it, so time well spent, I'd say. And I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope that it brings you the peace that you're looking for. That's all I really want. Okay, we're going to stack the seeds. Tomato seeds and stuff will all go in here, to be honest. This is melon. Cabbage and beetroot go in here. There we go. We've got flax, tomato. The lanterns, we'll probably put one down. This is so cool. Put it somewhere that is like easy to spot. Maybe there. That's cool. A little bit spooky. String, flax, tomato can all go in here. Tomato, flax, pumpkin, string. We've got some spruce. Forgot about that. That's okay. Some iron. Dragon eggs. Copper and stuff. Oh, I'm having a big stretch right now. I'm gonna go and put some of the stuff that I really, don't need. I'm just gonna throw it in the lava pit that we've made. And there is a big lava pit all the way over there in the mountain that we found in our first episode. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather just use the lava pit that we made. So this is where we had the jump scare. As you can see, it was just there's one layer around it, and then everything almost burnt down. So I had to double layer it. Nuggets, slab, bread is food. We'll keep the bread. If I was to throw bread out, my mother would have a word with me. Okay, the rest we can put downstairs. This stuff I'm kind of just saving with me because I feel like there will be a time where we find a trader that allows us to enchant it. Copper ingots go in the copper chest. And let's see what we can do here. Looking for fortune 3. There's fortune 1. We're looking for fortune 3. Recoil 1, piercing 4, smite. What does aqua affinity do? Maybe it lets you mine easier underwater. Got a few of these left. Sharpness 3. Efficiency 4. Wow, that's quite lucky. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh no, we've already got it on our pickaxe. Never mind. Come on, we're looking for fortune. We're getting quite unlucky. Protection. We'll do it until we hit level 30. If we can't find it, it is what it is. Because every time we re-roll, it costs us a little bit of lapis. Come on. Maybe we'll go until we run out of lapis, which we're almost there now. Loyalty 3. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now. No problem. I want to thank you so much for being here with me during this episode. We're going to go to the wharf while we finish this off. I'll be releasing episodes every Wednesday and Sunday from now on because I have a lot more time on my hands. So you can expect either Minecraft or a different cozy game every Wednesday or Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next episode of our Forever World. Until then, dream on.